Hello, students. This is Professor RBS, and I just wanted to make this a small video, a short video on what is going to come in the next few weeks. Don't forget, this is the month of August, and well, what is so special about the month of August? In the month of August, we Chennaiites, those who come from Chennai, those who call Madras their home, or Chennai their home, celebrate what is called as Madras Month. Well, it's because that's for a very special reason. That's because August is the month in which Chennai was founded, and we'll go more into that. Of course, there have been features and special blogs written on this, and if I'm right, Sriram sir is doing a series on all the postal codes of Chennai. I thought I could do my bit for Chennai because I'm a Chennai Vasi for the past, well, of my 46 years, I've stayed here for more than 25 years, almost 30 years. Some 10, 15 years I spent in the north, and So the point is this, that as Chennai has become so much a part of me, I thought I'll look at two or three books that that represent or that talk about the history of Chennai. One is, of course, you'll be a bit surprised at this book, The Man Who Would Not Be King. This is a biography. I hope you are able to see this. I'll keep this near me so that you can, yeah. The Man Who Would Not Be King. This is a biography of Shri V.P. Raman. And this is written by P.S. Raman, who is an advocate. V.P. Raman was also an advocate, a lawyer by profession, and P.S. Raman is his son. Those who are familiar with the actor Mohan Raman would know that Mohan Raman's father is V.P. Raman. Actually, V.P. Raman is Mohan Raman's father. So P.S. Raman is Mohan Raman's brother. So that is how this biography came to be. And I bought this, and I'll be doing a review of this. Okay, of course, giving my feedback on of what part of Chennai is covered in this, and of course I'll be looking at how the book has been written. Of course, it's wonderfully written. Let me say that without any reservation, this is a wonderfully written book. But you get to get a glimpse of see a glimpse of Chennai through the 1940s up to to the late 80s. And if I'm right, Shri V.P. Raman died in the year 1991. So we'll be looking at this book. This is one book that we'll be looking at. The other book that I wanted to, and this is something very, very special. Even I got this. If you try to pronounce this, it is actually Pela Top Days, but actually it is Pala Topu. Topu, in the sense, Topu is a grove, or as you call it in Hindi, Jhadi, orchard. If you can, Topu is a grove or orchard, and Pala Padam, that is jackfruit. So it is the Pala Topu, and this was a particular locality in Mylapore, and I'll be reviewing this book. And I got the great good fortune of meeting this author, Shri G. Ramohan sir, Ramohan ji, and his initial is G. I call him Ramohan ji, and we had a conversation for almost an hour, and in which we traveled through Chennai's history from the 1930s up to the 80s, 90s. And well, he liked, and I never knew the time. I noticed that we had spoken for almost an hour. In fact, I went and met this author along with my wife, and he was kind enough to lend a signed copy of the book. So there you have it. Yeah, will be when I review this book, I'll be talking more about the author and the conversation that we had, and of course the book. Okay, I'm reading this book also. I've started reading this book also, and so this will be part of the Madras Month Celebrations. Okay, that Professor RBS is offering. The third book that I want to talk about this is a wonderful book, and let me tell you something. This is something very personal. I met Shri T.T. Vasuji, when I wanted to. Of course, he's senior here. Come on here. Let us give him the respect that he deserves. And he's a great man. I met Shri T.T. Vasuji when I was studying in Vivekananda College, and I had walked all the way to Cathedral Road, which was not a very far off place. From Vivekananda College, you go straight. Turn left, you are in Cathedral Road. Okay, right and left is Cathedral Road. So left, and then you go straight towards Stella Maris, and T.T. Vasu sir's office was actually I'll tell you in what connection I went to his office. They were actually, I was interested in learning foreign languages, and I had started off with French and German at that time. I'm talking about 1993-94. And I read in the Hindu that they were giving certificates for some Japanese program, for certificates for candidates who had successfully completed the Japanese program. So I was interested in knowing, and I went to the address, number 6 Cathedral Road, or number 7, I'm not sure. And T.T. Vasu sir was there. He usually wore white and white, he was, and that white was wonderful white. I mean, almost virgin white, you can say, not a speck of dust or dirt would be there. And I had gone in, and I met him, of course, along with some 3 or 4 other students who had gone in to inquire that, and he very kindly answered us. Although he was pressed for time, he very kindly answered us that. So that was the encounter that I had. Of course, I'll talk more about the smoking and all that later. Of course, I will not project that too much, but I saw a cigarette in his hand, and I was very impressed by the personality of Sri T.T. Vasu. So this is a biography of T.T. Vasu, the man who could never say no, by S. Muthaiya. S. Muthaiya is, of course, the historian of, hats off to him. If not for S. Muthaiya, I would not have got so interested in Madras history. So the 3 books that we are going to look at is, of course, there is a 4th book, and I'd like to thank Sriram sir, who has come out with this wonderful tome on Chennai. Remember, Chennai, any city is a living thing. It's an organic thing. And each person contributes to it. Whether positively or negatively, we contribute to it. Okay? More positively than negatively. Okay? That's what I think about my contributions to Chennai. So, this is a biography of Chennai. Chennai as a city. And Chennai has got something, there is something great in it. Otherwise, so many people would not have been attracted to it. Starting from the first Englishman who was attracted to Chennai and to the shores of Chennai, and who thought that that England could start a trading post here. So this, I'm not going to review this, but I'll be taking a lot of material from this. Let's see if time permits, I'll be reviewing this. So this is one book. Okay, so let me introduce the 3 books again. Book 1 is, of course, The Man Who Would Not Be King, by Shri P.S. Raman, biography of his father V.P. Raman. I told you this is Mohan Raman sir's family. And the second one is the one by Ram Mohan sir. This is, of course, on his childhood memories. It's about his childhood memories and of course childhood and adolescent memories in Palatopu street, or Palatopu in Mylapore. Okay, and the third one that we're going to look at is a biography of Sri T.T. Vasu. We'll also look at the connection between Muthaiya sir and T.T. Vasu, and it's an excellently written book. And I'll also share with you the images if copyright permits. Of course, I'm just sharing the passion and not just my passion, the pleasure that I feel when I read books on our city. Okay, Madras, that is Chennai. Okay, students, so thanks a lot. Okay, viewers, thanks a lot. And of course, this book, please buy this book. Encourage the author, because he's done a great job in chronicling the history of Chennai. Okay, so thanks a lot, people. I will be look forward to the video. This was just a teaser, and so the main film will come later. And I'll be doing just a review of one. If I take Palatopu days, I'll be doing just Palatopu days. I'll not be mixing and matching these 3 books. Of course, I'll be cross-referencing and comparing books, but that's a different thing. The main focus would be on a particular book in a video. Okay, students. So students and viewers, look forward to the video, and please subscribe. Please encourage me. Please give me feedback so that I can make my presentations better, and if needed, my videos longer or shorter, as the case may be. Okay, goodbye. See you in the next video. Look forward to the book reviews.